A look this morning at the damage left over after a fire destroyed the historic Mason County Courthouse last night. Many watching as this building went up in flames.
It's unfortunate, but it's gone. Mason County Courthouse is no more.
That was the heartbreaking reaction overnight from people in Mason County.
These images are so compelling. So many in the community have shared that same sentiment with us overnight. So this morning we have Mason County Judge Jerry Bearden with us. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you folks?
We're good, thank you. So we talked to you overnight by phone. Do we have any new developments since we last talked to you? What can you tell us, here about some of the renovations?
Well, basically what I was saying earlier, we had a call for a house fire. Our local fire department responded to it, and as they were at that fire, they got a call from the dispatch office right across the street from the courthouse. The dispatcher said that flames were coming out of the second floor of the courthouse. At that time, some of the firemen came over here. We called in multiple units. The second floor, the third floor, and the roof were completely engulfed in flames in a matter of minutes. You could see it away from miles away. The fire departments did their best to hold the flames down, but as most people have seen in the pictures, there wasn't anything they could really do to hold the flames down. And what we have now left are 111-year-old walls, rock walls. The rest of the interior, the roof, the bell tower, the 50-year-old clock that was up in the top of the bell tower appears to all be destroyed. It's just a terrible tragedy for the people here in the county. This is the focal point of our community, our county. It's just heartbreaking. This is my 19th year to be in office here, and I've been through floods and fires, but I've never had anything with a gut punch that I've had tonight with this.
There was a house fire that was happening at the same time as this fire. There's no official cause right now, but I've got to say that sounds pretty suspicious.
Well, yes, it does, and we do have arson investigators on their way here. They'll be here this morning to go through both fires, and we have law enforcement on hand, and we're going to investigate everything. We may have some multiple issues here in the county, but having the state fire investigators coming in here, they're very good, and they'll be able to tell us whether there was anything that could have possibly started this fire that wasn't by accident. I know as I said earlier, we had moved everything out of our courthouse for the courthouse restoration, so the only thing left in the courthouse was some furnishings, chairs, desks, and things of this nature. We did have a couple of lights that were left on during the day, but they were still shining during the fire. We saw that. We didn't think it was an electrical fire, so we really have no idea what started the fire.
No doubt the Mason fire crews were stretched pretty thin last night, Judge. So the Historical Commission's website, it shows that some of the renovations and repairs that were being done on the courthouse were to actually address fire concerns. Can you talk more on that?
Was it what kind of concern?
Fire concerns, that some of the renovations that were going to be put in place at the courthouse were to actually address fire concerns.
Well, what we have on our renovations really had not started yet. They weren't going to do the actual construction until May. The only thing they had done so far was the architectural firm had come in and taken some paint samplings and some pictures and things of this nature. Of course, being a 111-year-old courthouse, we didn't have any fire suppression in there at all. We did have fire alarms earlier, but we had everything disconnected when we moved out.
You called that building a grand old lady when we spoke with you earlier. Can you just tell us about that building's role and significance in the community?
Oh no, it'll be gone.
Well, this is the third courthouse in Mason County, and unfortunately, I believe the other two had burned down also. They think that one of them, the second one, might have been set. But this courthouse there's several courthouses built by this same architect, Mr. Hansford, years ago. Fort Davis has one. There's smaller replica of this courthouse in Garden City and Glasscock County. It's just something that everybody here in the county loved. It's a beautiful area. We've got a rock fence around it. We've got pecan trees, beautiful lawn. Kids play on it all the time. Right now, it's just a shell. It just breaks your heart to look at it.
All right, well, Judge Jerry Bearden, I know it's been a long night for you. We so appreciate you taking the time to talk with us this morning. Good luck to you and your community.
Thank you very much, and we appreciate KXAN for coming up here to Mason and showing the people the issues that we've had here during this night. Thank you again.
Thank you.